Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday morning. Dun dun dun. Tax day. It's April 15th, and it is 3:55 in the AM. You like those ominous chords? Yeah. Now you know why I don't sing in any choir, because I can't sing because of the frog voice. The frog voice is every mother's nightmare. Let me tell you how I got the frog voice. Now, I've always had this deep, resonating voice. I remember being in grade school, and a teacher's aide told me, "You have this sultry voice." And see, I didn't know what sultry meant. Well, kind of had an idea from just all my movie watching and, just overall vocabulary. So I had an idea, but, you know, she meant it on another level. Yeah, something about being in grade school and being considered sultry. But hey, I guess they didn't have the rules that they had now. Anywho, so I've always had this deep, kind of resonating voice, but it got kind of froggy-ish, or another friend referred to it as somewhat shaky. But it got that way because as a kid, I was playing with one of those old-fashioned curtain rods, the kind that you separate, and they have the little sharp edge. I was playing with that, playing marching band, and do 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 do, turn the corner, and accidentally bumped into something. That curtain rod went in, and I bled profusely for about 35, 40 minutes, gargled with salt water. See, my mom was an RN, and back in the day, I don't care what was going on, you had to be damn near dead in order to go to the hospital because, one, we didn't have the money, and two, you didn't want the drama that went with going to the hospital. Thank God my mom wasn't RN. I don't think I've ever had stitches removed at the hospital. I had stitches in my foot. My brother had stitches in his chin. We've done some stuff, but yeah, we had some home remedies and some home medical attention. So that's how the voice got raspy. Did a little damage to my throat. I don't know if I damaged the vocal cord, but I know, man, it hurt like nobody's business. Anywho, the reason I got to my throat is because got a question about the tattoo on my neck. And somebody wanted to know if it was a Triton. And no, it's not a Triton. It's the three crosses that were represented at the time of the crucifixion of Jesus. And somebody took the question a little further, and they wanted to know, based on me telling my age, why I would get a neck tattoo. And here's a secret. I have 14 tattoos. The only one that's visible is the one on my neck. And the reason that one is visible is because it's a tribute to my mom. I got this the year that my mom passed. And it's the scripture. It's this real fine writing right there. It's Luke 23:42 and 43. And it's basically the criminal on the cross asking Jesus to remember me in paradise. So that's the tattoo. And like I said, being my age, I have a great number of tattoos. You know, I have my ears pierced multiple times. You know, I had my eyebrow pierced. I've since let that go because, yeah. You know, I notice as many people as I have conversation with who don't like my commentary at times, I know that would be the first place that they go for. So I let the eyebrow piercing heal over. But again, 14 tattoos and multiple ear piercings. Yeah, I'm that child. And for those of you who don't know, I'm the middle child. I'm the reason that we have rules. And I think, I personally like to think, you know, I was my mother's guarantee into heaven based on the amount of prayers she had to give up for me. And that's a joke, y'all. But there you have it. There you got a little bit more about KB.